What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What's up, gang gang? Fabulous Facialin is on the scene just for you. And I want to apologize because between my emotions and depressive state and getting my parent-teacher conferences together and out this week, because we are done until the new year after this week. So I got a little busier with work, and like I said, I've been having some pretty severe depressive symptoms. But I keep seeing these stories, and we had a parent cafe last night actually, and I'm so on the edge about it, and I guess because I'm already emotional. Anyway, I got furious, and when I made that post in the parent cafe last night, and then I made a post on my Facebook because I saw a news article. Anyway, I'll get to that. This is just the intro. So basically, I'm going to give you guys a little detail into what this upcoming series will be about, and just do my call to action and my cry for help for our children. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever your fabulous Facialin uploads a new video. Okay. Peace. Namaste.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through, only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled, caught in what's before our eyes. Show off your fantasy reality, whoa, that's yours, but I'll keep doing mine. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now. Don't need any timeline to prove that this is my life. I can see it now, see it now, see now. You'll be living your good life, catch a glimpse of the outside, then.
All right, I'm back, so I'm going to jump right into it and won't keep you guys too long. So, the series that I'm coming to you with this go round is going to be around the ACEs, what the ACEs score is, what the level that you would get on the score or test reveal, and what are some ways that you can impact a child's life to help deter that railroad crashing path that a child turned adult would be on when affected by their ACEs scores? There's so much material out there, so much research, movies. It's saturated. We're showing it in schools, everywhere. And guess what? We still are not making progress in affecting and protecting our innocent children's lives. So, even in my sunken demeanor, just like I get up and go hard for my parents and families and elders, whoever I'm working in charge with, passion led me to turn this video on. So the first thing I'm going to do for you guys, this video, and I'm not sure if I'm going to call this episode 1 because at the end of this video, I have a whole nother mission. At the end of this video, you're going to see raw me if I even make it to the end. And what I mean by that is, if you ever want to see where a person's passion is, watch what they talk about that elevates their voice level or increases their heart rate. Now, if this person is just dramatic, over dramatic, always, manic, it may be harder to identify. But typically, a person can have a conversation and move through it, agreeing and disagreeing. But when you're talking about something that they're passionate about, like when you go to politics, I'm trying to work that light to the best advantage. I got to figure out what's the best angle. Most people have it in front of them, but then you see them doggone rings and their glasses. Anyway, we'll work it out. Don't let that worry you. We're going to roll with it. Let's say this. Enough is enough. I'm angry. The same way Rosa refused to get up out her seat. The same way Martin marched until he lost his life. The same way Jane Addams, Mother Teresa. I'm trying to think of the lady over there who hid those kids. Anyway, when you truly care about something, you can do what people think sometimes is going too far. And at the end of this video, some of you may think I went too far, but it needs to be done. So, what is ACEs, right? It's an acronym. Adverse Childhood Experiences. Adverse childhood experiences. And what that is the traumatic experiences that occurred in a person's life before the age of 18. There is a test that you can take, and it'll take you through the 9 possible ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. Fabulous Facerlin has 9 out of 9. Damn! Which some would say I lead myself to a sudden death, and I would never aspire to be anything because of the trauma of my past. But when you have a nurturing, positive adult intercept that dysfunctional train, like I said, there's a little bit of potential that the person might just make it. And it gets real rough. But anyway. So I'm going to put the link for the test in the description box to this video. And again, the following series will be on, once you know about the child's ACEs, what can you do to cushion the child and bring them to a level of resistance and resilience. Also, hoping that you will recognize these potential affects of the child and move a little bit more healthy. Once you figure out that you're pregnant, does it happen? No. Is it flagged at the hospital or the clinic when the girl finds out she's pregnant? No. It just frustrates the heck out of me. Because self-included, parents can be real damaging to the children sometimes, okay? So, if a child is said to have 2 or more of those ACEs, just 2 or more, I got 9. They talk about having issues with lack of physical abilities and activities, issues with smoking, alcoholism, drug use, missed work, severe obesity, diabetes, depression, suicide attempts, STDs. Thank God I've been safe from that one, but all others. Heart disease. Cancer, I pray not, I swear to God. Strokes. I feel like them be right around the corner sometimes. COPD and broken bones. It is not about me. Please understand these things. So right now, for prime example, if you are in a domestic violence situation, if you are using alcohol and drugs in the home with your child, obesity, diabetes, depression, suicide, STDs, heart disease, cancer, stroke, COPD, and broken bones. That's basically what you're exposing your child to and the life that you're setting them up for. Okay? So, not only will we get into that moving forward in the series, like I said, okay, I'm going to also tie in how a parent having a high ACEs score can automatically bring up a child that is going to have difficulty with their ACEs as well. Stay tuned for that. I hope that, as with any other topic, it is useful and informational to someone. And I'm going to end this video with this. Parents, please take some initiative with your children. I see so many parents in their phones, on their phones, in a laptop, totally disengaged all the time. As an early Head Start teacher, we have to pull parents' arms and legs sometimes just to get them to get down on the floor, on their child's level, and play with them. Parents think putting the toys out there, letting them play and looking over at them a couple of times, yeah, the child's going to laugh, but he's going to bring that toy to you 99 times. He's not going to play as long as he would if you were engaged. And you just lose the connection down the road. So now he's old enough to want a device. Now you got the whole family sitting at the table, waiting on the movie in their device. The only way the dad knows how the daughter feels across the table is probably because he checked her Instagram. Do you see where this is going? And now we're on remote learning. When in my field, with 0 to 3, you're taught to monitor and control their screen time. Parents argue me up and down when they beg me for advice or ask me for advice. And they look at me crazy when I say, take the TV out the child's room. I don't care how many excuses you want to give me for it. I'm not here to judge. But if you come to me, I'm going to tell you what's real. It is not a good thing. You won't get ahead on bedtime or learning with that access to that TV in the room and those devices in their hand. Oh my God. And then they say, I'm having trouble with them reading. Well, shit, read them text messages. Because that's all you're doing is giving them a phone. Like, I want this to work for parents that I know and don't even know. I'm angry and I'm passionate because it just goes on and on. And then you have neglected children. And you have children who build on these ACEs scores. And they're hurting and they're lost. And they're never going to say that. Because my mom is so hurt and lost. And my dad is so absent. Or the situation looks so confusing. And nobody's really cared about me or taught me. Do you know I have babies that won't even hug a stuffed animal because they don't get those hugs? We teach that social emotional, and to see that. And I have a family where the kids are just going to throw and abuse the baby, not hug them, not dress them, not fake feed them. So what do you think is going on in the home? Or not? Okay? And then we get to this part. Low reading scores, because nobody helped me. Low placement, low testing, lack of understanding, overcrowded classrooms, embarrassment from peers, and all my other friends and elders and OGs who didn't make it, they out on the block because nobody helped them either. So I can go hang with them and fit in, and nobody know about this. I'll just maybe become a distraction, disappear at school, or maybe I'll act out so bad that they'll put me out, and I'll never have to admit to anybody that I can't read or write. So now I'm out on the block. And I'm taking the drugs and the guns back to my mom's house. And sometimes she's buying me Jordans to go out there and sell the drugs. And if I crack my phone and break it, she'll let me get another one on her plan. But we don't really have a serious talk about how I can get back in school and get my education and why that's important. And I might get yelled and cussed at or even put out. And so me and my boys would just go half on a trap house or live with a couple girls in the projects and make them think we care about them, so we can have a place to stay and sell drugs in their house. And we'll just impregnate a couple of those girls and create the system of poverty and allow more children to be hurt. So then I'm going to get up on my money. I'm going to flash my money. I'm going to flash my guns or maybe my drugs. And then all my boys are going to get t-shirts because I'm going to get killed. And then they're going to get killed. And then I'm going to go to jail. And then maybe get killed when I get out of jail. And then my mom and my aunts and everybody is crying and they can't believe how it happened. And I'm just like, I didn't fucking not see it. Nobody's perfect, not even me. If you know me personally, you know my trials and tribulations as a parent. You know what my child has been through. And I have no shame in it. But what I'm saying is, some of y'all make more effort in picking your nail stylist than you do in picking your role in your child's path to development. All we're doing is creating adult children. And the fighting and shooting games, going to the street and I just didn't have my child so he can end up on a t-shirt. And it sickens me to see every other child that has to end up on a t-shirt. And it sickens me to see about babies that accidentally get shot, or this kid who accidentally shot himself. School shootings. The man who killed his wife and 2 kids and they're laid on them. What was that, yesterday, day before? You think their ACEs score is high? You think anyone ever maybe tried to go above and beyond to get them some help and support? At what age do you think it's your responsibility to prime that child? Look how hard some of us go to make that man. Your kid is not the version of him that you don't have, because you're just going to create another absent man trying to dress and make your child look like the dad that's not even there. I have never cared. I've lost friends. I've been hit in the face. I've had my glasses knocked off. Not everybody can handle this direct of a conversation. Just like we have the conversation about remote learning and screen time, and why parents are actually saying, I can't get my kid to do it. He's stubborn. Or here's one that really got me. I can't watch my own TV because he got the remote. What? I don't want to say ask your granny and them how they used to do it, because we know in my culture, a switch, a belt, it don't take all that. You start in the womb and you stay engaged. And let me know the results. Because when we lose them then, it's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or it's trying to be cool with somebody because I had to be right so long for my mom and my family. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you take that test in the description box and think about it. And I'll be back with part 2 soon. Peace. Namaste. Please go save a child, or 2 or 3.
I dare you to fix me. I'm crossing the line again, falling on my knees. No stranger to pain. It's never